I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
It's all about good morning.
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 How you doing?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, the hot ravioli, El Presidente, Julian Nicholas. And yes, I can't really be loud because I have a sore throat. I am here with
Must have been some birthday celebration.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, I am here with my good friend Adrian. Adrian, how are you doing on this lovely, lovely Friday?
I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. We are here with the wonderful Mr. Nessie and Coach
Carter.
Coach Carter.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you this Friday, December 2nd, 2022?
Well, I'm suffering.
Well, I'm doing good.
Julian, we're all suffering to some degree.
In some way, yes.
Coach, are you suffering in any way today?
Just a little.
All right, so it is Friday. It is a blue day, and we are live outside the library, as is now really custom and tradition here on the Zebra Morning Show. Julian, are you going to be able to do the weather today?
Yes, just not as energetic as usual.
Oh man, so we're not getting the whole experience, folks. But here we go.
No, we're not.
We'll make it sweet, we'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently at 24 degrees, but do not worry. Do not fret. We'll be at a high of 44 degrees, and it will be mostly sunny every day, every minute, all day long. So you're going to pretty much get your tan, Mr. Nancy. You're still going to get that Mediterranean tan like you hoped.
Thank you. It's one thing I look forward to each and every day is becoming more tan.
Shall I talk about the weekend, or should I hold off on that?
Give us the whole thing. Let's go.
All
Bless
right.
you. Bless you, Adrian.
It will be raining on Saturday. There's a 90% chance of rain.
All right, you can stop there. I don't want to hear any more about this.
Okay. This is El Presidente coming to you with the weather report, baby.
All right, couple of announcements. What do you have off the top of your head, Adrian?
Let's see. Nothing much. Not really.
Well, next week we have our drama club production of The Little Mermaid. That's going to go up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday and Friday is 7 p.m. showtime. Saturday is a 2 p.m. matinee. And again, we're very excited. We haven't confirmed it because that's how theater folk are. Next Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to have some members of the cast in studio to do a little Little Mermaid medley. So we're very excited for that. Good. So make sure you go out and support the theater program here at the high school. We've also got the National Honor Society and Key Club Toy Drive. So you can bring unwrapped toys to the front of the building. If you listen to yesterday's episode, I mentioned some additional rooms that you can bring toys to, but you can certainly help to make this holiday season a little bit brighter for some children within the New Brunswick community. So do a little goodwill this time of year. Very important.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Fun Friday, and we are joined this morning by Coach Carter. He is the leader of the track and field program here at New Brunswick High School.
Yes.
He's been that for many years, and I will turn it over to Adrian and Julian. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, boys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, President Carter.
All right. So my first question is, what inspired you to become a teacher?
A teacher. Oh wow. Okay.
We go deep here, Coach.
Deep. Well, for many years, I had some good teachers in my high school. One of my favorite teachers was my track coach, who was a chemistry teacher. And guess what? I'm a chemistry teacher here in special ed. So he inspired me to become a teacher, inspired me to become a coach on top of things, on top of that. Yeah. So I give it to my high school coach and teacher. Yeah.
What hobbies do you enjoy doing when you're not a teacher or a coach?
Wow. I have a lot of hobbies. Like this morning, every morning I wake up around 5:15. Okay, and I go downstairs and I work out in my basement. That's one of my hobbies. I love to work out. I love to stay conditioned. I love mountain biking. I love to get on my mountain bike with my son and my daughter and just go out in the woods somewhere and just ride for hours if we can. Fishing, it's kind of boring, but it's very relaxing and calm, and just vacationing. There's things I'd like to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coach, tell us a little bit about your journey as an athlete, as a runner.
Oh, okay. Well, it started, actually, my number one sport was football. Okay, started playing football at the age of 7. And then it was funny, one day, I used to live across the street from the high school. I went to high school in Morristown High, in Morristown, New Jersey. Okay, and I lived across the street from the high school, and I remember at the age of 11, there was a junior Olympic competition going on. I didn't know much about it, but I walked across the street, I joined the Junior Olympics competition that was going on that day, and I started to run. And my high school coach was actually there. So he actually oh, wow, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. So that brought me into track. And my older brother, he was into football. He was into track. And everything that he did, I wanted to do also. So he was a good example when it came down to things like that. So from there, I played varsity football for 3 years in high school. And a fun fact, my co-captain, his name is Dan Quinn, which was, he's a Super Bowl champion coach. He was the assistant coach for the Seattle Seahawks. He's now the defense coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, and he once was the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. So he was my co-captain in high school. So I ran track for 4 years in high school. I played football for 3 years in high school. And then from there on, I went on to college to play football 1 year at Chowan University in North Carolina, wherein from there, I transferred to Bowie State University, where I ran for 2 years. Bowie State, the Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
I transferred to there. I ran for 2 years, and then after that, I stopped running and started coaching when I graduated from college.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a runner, there's all sorts of different running events and distances. What was your specialty? What did you enjoy?
I enjoyed the 200. I was pretty good at the 400 hurdles. I believe my coach thought that was my best event. 400 hurdles is one time around the track with 10 obstacles that you have to get over. Okay, so that was one of my top events. And also the long jump, which I was pretty good in that. The 4x4, my teams, I was on the 4x4 team, was the team of the year, all those good things. But I would say my best event, I would say the 200 meters. I would say 200 meters was my best event.
All right, I got a question.
Sure.
Which one was better, track or football?
Well, I would say that track led to football, okay? And I tell these athletes here all the time that, to be a good football athlete, you got to be a good runner. And it's a funny thing that some of the college coaches said to me, they said, listen, they look at your frame and they said, they will say to me that, okay, you have a nice frame. It looks like we can put on 20, 30 pounds, but can you run? How fast are you? So that was like the most important thing that they looked at was how fast I was. So I give that to track and field that allowed me to go to college and play football.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What positions did you play in football?
I was a defensive back and running back. I wish I was a little bigger. I probably would have went a little further if I was a little sturdier. But defensive back, running back. I enjoyed running back, but defensive back was the position that the coaches wanted me to play.
Now, what got you into coaching?
Coaching. Okay. Well, I lost. Well, excuse me. Well, sorry. When I came. I'm sorry. When I came home from college, and I ran a little bit outside of college, and I wanted to give back a little bit. And there was a team that was at my high school practicing and stuff like that. So I volunteered, and I enjoyed volunteering. I saw what the kids were getting out of it. I still was a part of track, and I loved that part of it. And then I said, you know what, this is something that I want to continue doing. Excuse me. So from there, I went on to coach for, Whippany Wildcats in Whippany, New Jersey. So I started coaching there in 2001, and I had some friends there that was coaching in, and that's where coaching came in. It really came in from volunteering. I saw the need for some help. around my old neighborhood, and some kids needed some help. So that's where it came in.
So, my question is, if you can pick any other career instead of teaching, what would it be?
Well, if it's any other career, it would have to be dealing with kids. I enjoy dealing with kids, helping kids out. That's what I enjoy the most is helping students. So it would be something with kids. It would be a social worker or something, but it would have to be dealing with kids because I enjoy trying to grow. I'm trying to inspire, trying to enrich the young kids. So it definitely would have to be something with kids.
Okay. Julian?
Oh, ain't got anything.
When it comes to our track program here at New Brunswick High School, what should kids know? What we have winter track coming up. How can kids get involved? Who should consider coming out for track? What's the program all about?
Well, everyone should come out because we have something for everyone. Okay, that's one thing about track is we can find something for you. Although indoor track we're limited events. We have the high jump, we have the pole vault, sometimes the long jump, and we have mostly the running events and the hurdles. But we'll always find something for you, regardless if you think you're not fast, we can find a field event for you. Okay, if you think you're not strong, we can find a running event for you. But the great thing about track is that you can grow into it. So if you're not super fast, well, we can put you at mid distance, or we can put you at long distance. So there's something for everyone, okay? Something for everyone, and that's the great thing about track. No one feels left out, okay? And you will always, and it's like a family. We created a family atmosphere from cross country to indoor to outdoor. So that's the great thing about our program here, that it's very family driven. I can say that, family driven, okay? So it's something you come in, you make new friends, you find new friends, and also you find success. So success comes from, time, Track is all about time, So success comes from if you run a mile in 5 minutes. Maybe the next time you run a mile in 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Or you run another mile in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Or you run a 24 seconds in the 200 meters. Then the next time you run 200 meters in 23 seconds. So there's always a room for success. You can see improvement regardless of what event that you're a part of. And that's a great thing. That's a good thing for the mental because you see yourself getting better and better every meet.
So that could translate success in the sport, can translate into success in the classroom because of that drive.
Excellent. That's the point that I make with the athletes all the time. I said, well, you have to look at this. The way that you prepare yourself and becoming a competitor on the track, that's the same way you need to be a competitor in the classroom. Okay, so for a track, you don't wait the night before for a race that you're going to have on Saturday. So you don't prepare on Friday for a race you're going to have on Saturday. You prepare the whole entire week. So the same way in the classroom. If you want to be successful in the classroom, you don't wait the night before to prepare for a test that you're going to have on Friday. You prepare for yourself the whole entire week. Then you'll see a lot of success that way if you prepare yourself. So yes, we do translate those two together all the time.
Coach, I love that. And you mentioned family and the type of community you create amongst the athletes in your program. And that's a real common theme with every coach we've been able to have on this program. Yeah. So I think that's the heart of our athletic program is the community and the family that can be created because you become a part of something bigger than just you.
Right. That is true. And that's one thing we want to get through to our athletes, students, is that it's this family and continue that with the school-wise. It's a family thing. We all here in the same areas. We come from the same area, and we stay strong as a family, as zebras.
Yep. Now, we're obviously having this conversation on December 2nd. Is there still time to get involved in winter track for this year, or should students who are interested in track and field be thinking about the spring at this point? What are your thoughts?
Well, I definitely have to double check with our AD. I'm not sure if we cut off the registration, but I'm pretty sure if there's an athlete out there that really needs to get on the team, that he'll find a way to get that athlete on the team. I always say that it's better for them to keep them in the sports than have them out in the streets. So that's very important to me as a coach, and I know it's important to our AD. So if there's someone is out there that we can keep them from being out there in the streets where they might have trouble, and we can save them here in the sports. I think he would definitely open something up for that athlete to join.
Awesome.
So if not, we do have spring track starts in March. The winter track season is pretty short, but spring track starts like the first week of March. So those doors are always open, or they can come and still be a part of the team in some kind of way by managing in that way, and you still can be a part of the team just helping out if you're not on the team per se, running with the athletes.
Nice. So you mentioned that the winter season is short. It kind of goes by, in a flash. Flash. As the coach of the program, what is your outlook on this upcoming winter season?
Well, I'm pretty excited. I think we have some new athletes that came into the program that's on the team, and I think we're gonna, as we would say, make some noise, and that's the plan. We want to carry over from the success that we had in the fall for the cross country. Coach Garcia, he did an excellent job with those guys. Coach Garcia and Coach Andrews did excellent with the girls and the boys. So hopefully we can carry that success over into the winter, and hopefully we can bring another banner to New Brunswick.
Well, I mean, that's a distinct possibility because it seems, I mean, they were on this program and they brought home some titles and some awards. So now you've been on the show. So I think we've done our part.
I hope so.
All right, Coach, we had a lot of fun talking with you this morning. Would you be willing to come back in the spring?
Sure, with the whole coaching staff.
Sounds good. I will set up more microphones.
All right, great.
Anything else from you guys?
I do have this one question.
Yes.
So when people are trying out for tryouts, right?
Yes.
Do you select the people that are the best, or does everybody get involved?
Guess what? We don't have trials.
Oh, okay.
So what we do, you come out and we'll find something for you. So like I said before, if, let's say, you feel that you're not as fast, well, we'll find a field event for you, okay? If you feel that you can, you're pretty strong, we can put you in a pole vault. We will find something for you. So no one is left out, okay? You will see, like I said before, you will see an improvement by every meet in some kind of way. So that's the great thing about track. We don't have any cuts, okay? So we all are welcome. All are welcome.
Nice.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Coach Carter, thank you for a few minutes here on Fun Friday on the Zebra Morning Show.
All right.
Have a great day in the chemistry classroom and have fun out on the track.
We do the same.
Or a
Thank
lot of
you.
inside running, right?
Yes, inside run. But we'll be on the track today. Yeah, we'll be on the track today.
Oh, it's
Thank
going to
you.
be cold. All right, so that's going to do it for this edition of the Zebra Morning Show. We will be back in the studio on Monday, boys.
Yes, sir.
All right, with another Maestro Monday. So have a good weekend, everybody. Wave goodbye.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show.
Do us a favor and tell someone else about us. The word of mouth is the best way to help us grow.
Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram as Zebra Podcast Net.
Please consider subscribing and following us. The Zebra Morning Show is live streamed each day, and we're available as a podcast. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/subscribe.
If you want to get involved with the Zebra Podcast Network, see Mr. Nessie.
Have a great day, Zebra Nation.
See you later, ladies. Bye-bye.